name is Rick here with the company. I'd like to just first go out to Northern California where Mike lives. And if, Michael, you're about to get on star 6, I'd like to talk to him because I want him to tell us and all of you what was it that made him come into Valentis, and he can tell you his story. Michael, are you on?
Sure enough. Thanks for having me on the call tonight, Rick. We were chuckling because for about 8 months, I'd get these IMs on my Facebook. Hey, this is a great company. You need to come over and take a look at this. The weight loss coffee is really works. It's killing it. And so, I'd politely write you back. Hey, Rick, glad that you're having great success, and wish you all the best. And it looks interesting. And every couple of weeks you'd send me something, just kind of keep in touch with me, and we developed a relationship, and I started sending you lifting articles because we're both in the gym a lot. So we developed a nice friendship relationship because of your professionalism and continuing to drip information on me. And so it came a point in time after all this where I started looking at Valentis, started looking at the numbers, and as you and everybody else mentioned, it's a timing. This business is about timing. And the numbers are looking pretty darn good. And so I talked to a friend, and we said, hey, listen, we've seen everything in weight loss, and it has been hype and everything else. So if we find something that works, this industry's ready for it. So had you send us some product, and we tried it. And within 20 minutes of our first cup, my fiance and I immediately looked at each other and said, oh my goodness, we're gonna make a fortune. There's been nothing in the weight loss industry for years and years and years other than drink a shake, and there's so many drink a shake companies out there. You're competing, the competition is just too fierce, and they don't always work. They really don't. So when we heard coffee, and you'll hear this a lot, and we've heard it a lot, when you hear coffee and weight loss in the same sentence, the merging of two, as you put it, billion-dollar industries or global industries, huge industries, we knew we were onto something special. We just needed a sample so we could, with integrity, tell other people that we had tried it and it worked. And it does. And that's all we're doing, Rick. We're just sampling people. We're sending them 2 packets and calling them back on a follow-up, and half the time they're calling us before we even have an opportunity to get to the phone to call them. That's how well this product works and how simple, and I mean simple, this business is. This is a sampling business.
Well, now Teresa is with you there. She has a personal testimonial. Is that right? A weight loss testimonial?
Well, she's been a little skeptical of the industry, and with good reason, because there's a lot of things out there that aren't what they claim to be. And so we got on the coffee together, and she felt the energy within 20 minutes. I got to tell you, the house has never been cleaner. With both of us, with the energy we've got, we're cleaning all the time. But in 2 weeks, she lost 14 pounds, and she wasn't looking to lose only about 5.
Wow, that's an incredible loss.
In 2 weeks, I went from 227 to 218 in a week. And I wasn't trying to diet at all. I wasn't trying to change anything. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to eat because I'm in the gym. Just didn't have any appetite. I mean, continually, every day, just didn't have any appetite. I'd eat a little bit, and I'd be full immediately. And that's the battle. In weight loss, it's always been appetite suppression because people can't stop snacking. So I knew that we had a product that would help control that, and I knew we were onto something. And Rick, we can't keep it in stock. We went through our 16-box order in 5 days and had to order another one, which just, thank goodness, arrived today. So I've never seen a response like this, ever in 20 years of networking.
You're talking about 2 giant industries, so there's no real selling involved for you. It's just you're referring, and as a result of people trying and tasting and then getting that immediate result or that first week result where they're losing 3 to 5 or even 7 pounds, like you just said, and then you've got, Teresa losing 14. How can you not be a believer? I mean, it's just, you would think it was just one person getting that result, but we got hundreds and hundreds of people and these kind of results pouring in. So thanks, Michael, for being on the call tonight. I appreciate you a lot.
Thank you, Rick.
Karen, are you out there?
I am. Thank you so much for having me on the call, Rick. It's an honor to be here. Actually, my group is doing incredible, and like I said, the honor is all mine to be here at Valentis for the last 10 days. But I heard about Valentis from many different friends, but, as Mike said, it's all about timing. And at that time, the timing wasn't right for me, but when Teresa and Mike McCormick called, we both had shared some things that we were looking for in the industry and what our passion was, and so we both agreed that we were willing to be open to look at Valentis again, and I didn't believe that the product would do what everybody had said, because I had just recently been working with my core leaders, and we had been doing research and using products from other companies, and had actually turned 4 different companies down because the products didn't deliver what they said it would do. So, Rick, thank you for sending me a trial pack so that I could get started on it. And when I did, I was blown away. The very first time that I put the coffee, the Slim Roast, in my body, it gave me so much energy, and I just started calling people. I didn't even think about what do I know or what don't I know. It was about, I knew that the product was going to drive this opportunity, and I knew nothing really about how the comp plan was or anything else, but I knew if I had a product that delivered what it said it would do, that is what would drive the opportunity for everybody. And it wasn't about just attracting the big networkers. It was about Sally Homemaker and Joe Tow Truck Driver. I saw the opportunity for everybody to be able to win here. And the product that you sent me, I lost 6.8 pounds. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff really works. And it's so simple. I said, you had told me that the coffee, in the morning and the trim in the evening, and it tasted like a pina colada. I'm like, well, that's kind of idiot-proof. Who wouldn't have a cup of coffee in the morning and before breakfast, and who wouldn't want to have a pina colada before dinner? It just seemed like, a perfect situation. So I began to call people, and everybody got so excited about it. I just decided, I called Mike, and I said, Mike, I really want to do this. And so I placed an order for the Business Builder Pack, and I did the bigger pack because I was so amazed that a company would allow us to have a 45% discount and get the bigger package and only pay less than $32 a box. That got my attention. I'm like, oh, wow, I've never really been a big retailer, but I can have a coffee shop and I can have coffee talk and literally make a fortune. So I got my product. I sold it almost instantly. I've now lost 7.7 pounds, and the results have been incredible with not just me, but with everybody. It's changing lives completely, both with the product results, and already I see an amazing growth in just the 10 days that we've been here. We've already brought on, 35, 45 people, somewhere in between there, that have came on board, and people that have never done network marketing has joined our team. People who have been in retirement has came out of retirement and said, you know what, guys, this is something bigger than we have seen in a very long time. So they now have came on board with us. And the business is just growing every single day. I said, I wish I had 48 hours and a 24-hour span, because it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with what we have going on. But it's a good thing. We won't stop. We are determined to all get to Diamond. The leadership team that came on board, everybody is just working endlessly and having such passion for what we're doing, and the stories, like I said, are incredible. So, if there's anyone out there listening on the call that's wondering, should I really do this? Is it really going to work for me? You know what? It will. And this, I promise you, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. So I just encourage everybody to make a decision, choose the right path, because the company has everything in place for us to go as far as we want, to have the financial freedom, to lose the weight, and to have great success.
Hey, wow. You were talking about how it was only $31 to $32 a box. There's 24 of these coffee sticks, and like in each of the boxes, there's 24-day supply if you were drinking just one stick a day. But you think about the price of that. I mean, Karen, how many people go to these weight loss clinics and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars per month, have to change their meal habits, or are told that they have to go join a gym, and you see these 300-pound people, and I feel for them in the gym. I'm in there, and I'm walking by these people, and these trainers are like, beating them with a stick, and they're on, they're lifting all this heavy weight. Oh my gosh, who wants to do that? About 8 out of 10 people don't really like to work out. You've got about 20% that like to work out, and you got about another, maybe 30%, and you got another 20% that like to try to eat right or are willing to diet, but the rest of the mass of the population, they can't change their habits. Like, they might change them temporarily, but they're going to be cheating, and they're going to be going right back to where they were. And I think you just hit it on the head there. $32 a box for 24 days. We have a program called 12 and 24, a challenge where you're probably most likely going to achieve 12 inches or pounds in those 24 days at just one Slim Roast a day. But you were taking, I guess, a Slim Roast and a trim a day and still lost almost 9 pounds. That is pretty incredible. 8 to 9 pounds just in such a short time. Thank you for being on the call, Karen. I'm excited to have you on the team. Is Mary from Iowa out there?
I am here.
So what's going on with you? Why did you join Valentis? And what really made it click for you that you knew that this was going to be a good business opportunity in addition to losing weight or getting more energy?
Well, the biggest thing for me was Karen's story. Because, like she had said, we have tried several different companies and different products, and I tend to be able to make a product work, which we don't like to have to do that, but like you were talking about before, changing your eating habits, working out, I can make it work that way. But Karen, even though she would try so hard, she still struggled to lose weight. And when she told me that she lost 6.8 pounds in 6 days on Valentis Slim Roast, my ears perked up. They didn't, that was kind of a play on words there, huh? Perks and coffee. Anyway, they didn't.
There you go.
I didn't quite hone in as quickly as everybody else, though, because I don't like coffee. So I tried the product, and I got the box of it, and I gave it to a few key friends and family members who I knew would give me an unbiased opinion on it. And within 4 days, I was getting messages, text messages. And what I did was screenshotted the text message, and I saved that. And when I made the decision that this is going to be something big, and even though I don't like coffee, I can make this something that I can stake claim at. I can do this. So I took the text messages, the screenshots, and I just posted them on Facebook with one post. And basically all I did was tell people, okay, you all know I've tried several different products, and I was waiting for that knock your socks off kind of weight loss product. And after I got these text messages, I think we have a winner. And so then I shared those messages, and just from that post, that one post alone, I sold the Business Builders Pack. And when I look back on it, I'm so thankful that I didn't go with my first gut instinct, because initially I thought, oh, maybe I'll just order 6 boxes. I'm not quite sure. But I'm a business owner, and I'm a woman, and I like bargains. And so the 45% discount, well, that's a no-brainer. You have to save where you can save. So thank goodness I got 16 boxes, because in less than 24 hours, I had them all sold. And I guess it's just history from there, because now I'm getting messages from people on how... The incredible thing is, the messages that I'm sharing and the stories that I'm hearing aren't because I haven't had them that long. They've been on it 3 to 5 days. So there's not like a huge amount of weight loss stories, but it's how they feel. And just sharing how people feel, their energy, my one, I said, what do you like about it? And she said, I'm happy, and I'm full of spunk. And so it's just to be able to face your day with joy, which is what we're all looking for, I think, in the long run. And I guess that's been what it's been for me, is just putting it out there. And it's fun for me because I have met some people who say, I don't like coffee. And I say, well, you're in the same boat as me. I can tell you how to make it so that you like the taste of it. And I personally decided that I liked having energy, being happier, and losing weight more than I disliked coffee.
Oh, outstanding. And that is absolutely a great point you bring up. You know, there are, 8 out of 10 people enjoy coffee every day. But what's amazing is how when you add the weight loss to it, even those 2 out of 10 who don't really drink coffee, or even if you said it was 3 out of 10, I had so many people like you, Mary, that not only recognize the opportunity in the fact that most people drink coffee and about nearly 9 out of 10 people want to lose weight, and you combine those two, and the people who don't even drink coffee, I've got so many in my group that didn't drink coffee that are now drinking Slim Rose weight loss coffee on a daily basis, and they've lost 10 to 20 to 30, even all the way up to 110 pounds. That is incredible. And then you talked about, the $499 business builder pack with 16 boxes, because that's the best way to get the cheaper price per box and per stick. But not just you, but it was Michael, it was Karen, it's everybody in my group that is coming on board right now. They are selling that coffee like it just goes out the door before they even get the coffee. They've already even got their order. Within 7 days, they've already sold all their boxes. I mean, talk about a profit. If it was $4.99 to get involved with the business builder pack, most people can sell a box for $60 minimum. So you're talking about 60 times 16. You have more than paid for the $499. So thanks for being on the call, Mary.
Thank you.
Kelowna, Canada. And Wayne, are you out there, Joanne?
We are. We kind of got excited over the product, first of all. I would have to say the coffee had such a big impact on us, I think mostly because, not weight loss so much, mostly because of my depression and anxiety. It is just so much reduced. I feel so good. My mood is so much improved. My energy level is amazing. And like everybody's been saying, all the samples that we've shared, there's clean houses all over the valley. And everything that I have just listed that I'm so pleased about, of course you can imagine how relieved Wayne is with all of those results as well. So we signed up last week with Karen, and we're just so excited. We'd already told everybody about the product, and we had to call them all back again and tell them about the business as well, because of running into people like her and yourself. The support and the teamwork is just amazing, we found with her. She's signing up all these new people herself, and she's still in constant contact with us in case we need her. She's been working with us like crazy. So now we have a couple of business builders coming on this week, at least a couple. So it's so darn exciting. It's wonderful. It's the integrity and the honesty and the teamwork was what we were looking for. So we're very excited to be on Karen's team and on yours as well, Rick. We're just so very honored.
Well, thank you, Joanne. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being on the call tonight. Folks, you have it there. I mean, we've been speaking for about 25, 26 minutes, and, we've already told you exactly how you should start the business with a business builder pack. That's up to you how you start your business. But, look, if you listen to these people, these are real testimonials, unrehearsed. They are telling you that product is flying out the door before they ever get it. So why not position yourself, where you can maximize profit in the new business? We've got what I believe is the number one most highly consumable product in the globe right now. And due to the timing, you can get on board and you can get a piece of the pie all around the globe. Just get with whoever invited you on the call, get more information,